2021 was the year that felt like it lasted a decade, with plenty of highs and lows along the way. From the return of live music, sort of, to the Canadian artists who continue to smash records and represent on the international stage, these are the year's biggest moments in Canadian music. If there's one thing that TikTok has taught us, it's that what is old can be new again. Although no one could have predicted the return of a trend that was first popular in the 1800s. That's right, sea shanties.
We all just wanna be big rock stars, living hilltop houses, driving 15 cars.
Oh, the year was 2021. And thanks to TikTok and perhaps a little lockdown fever, people rediscovered the communal power of the sea shanty.
To bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Even the late Canadian legend Stan Rogers was swept up in the shanty wave, with his 1976 song Barrett's Privateers seeing a 250% increase in streams thanks to the trend.
You should've known better to f with someone like me. Forever and ever you're gonna wish I was your wifey.
TikTok also saw the return of the princess of pop punk. Avril Lavigne posted her first TikTok and used it to commemorate her 2002 hit song Skater Boy, with none other than skater dad Tony Hawk. But we would learn that this was just the beginning, as Avril followed that up with her first single. It's called Bite Me. Admittedly, not the most polite way to reintroduce yourself, but the song harkens back to her pop-punk roots, complete with Blink-182's Travis Barker punishing the drums in the background. From the hair to the jacket to the angst, it's like we were living our teenage years all over again. Thank you, Avril.
I need you to hold on far away.
In 2021, our boy Justin Bieber continued to break records and break bread. Well, donuts to be exact, but more on that in a minute. That's right, in March, J-Beeb's 8th album Justice led the artist to break a record set by Elvis 59 years ago. With the strength of world-dominating songs like Peaches, a song so good that we named it the #1 Canadian Song of the Year, Bieber became the youngest musician to earn 8 #1 albums on the Billboard chart. Music history was made, Elvis Presley tweeted, or more likely someone from Elvis's estate. Quote, "What does the king of rock and roll have in common with the 21st century king of pop? Congratulations on setting a new record, Justin Bieber." And what better way to celebrate such an accolade than to design your own donuts?
Yeah. Now all we need is a name. Timbits by Justin Bieber. No? Justin Bieber's Timbits.
I got it. Tim Biebs.
It's perfect.
JB teamed up with Tim Hortons to create a line of Timbits, or Tim Biebs, which had the internet all shook up. Honestly, with flavors such as sour cream chocolate chip and birthday cake waffle, they don't sound that bad. So Mr. Bieber, thank you. Thank you very much. The Weeknd also continued to dominate everything music this year. Well, almost everything. The Grammys kicked off the year by completely snubbing The Weeknd, failing to give the singer or his record-breaking song Blinding Lights a single nomination. Though that didn't slow Abel Tesfaye down. In February, he became the first Canadian to play the Super Bowl halftime show solo. His performance of Blinding Lights was as mesmerizing, impressive, and meme-inducing as we've come to expect from the Toronto singer. But if that wasn't enough, by March, Blinding Lights had spent a full 12 months in the Billboard Top 10. This led Billboard to name Blinding Lights the #1 song of all time. And besides, who needs the Grammys when you have the Junos? The Juno Awards were held in June, and The Weeknd became the first person to sweep the awards for Artist, Album, Single, and Songwriter of the Year.
The Weeknd.
After Hours, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Of course, he wasn't the only artist to shine bright at the Junos, which celebrated the 30th anniversary of the Rap Recording of the Year category with an action-packed tribute featuring Michie Mee, Maestro Fresh Wes, as well as Cardinal Official and Julie Black performing the classic club hit, Old Time Killin'.
You respect the steez, I get vexed with ease. Miss Julie Black.
Ooh, it's just a old time killing we are deal with. Run, go get your money, girl.
Jessie Reyez also turned in a spellbinding performance with her flawless medley of Do You Love Her and Before Love Came to Kill Us.
Now I'm just like you, so don't complain. Yeah, you made me do the things you like, hoping you'd stay. Okay.
Reyes' star was only seeming to get brighter as she was set to open for Billie Eilish on a sold-out world tour, which unfortunately, due to COVID, has been pushed back to 2022. Sad face emoji. But not all live music was cancelled, and if 2021 taught concert organisers anything, it was how to work under new COVID restrictions. This summer and fall, concerts returned to both the small stage and the big festival set, with events such as Montreal's Osheaga adjusting to the new norms in order to make sure the show would still go on. Drake finally released his highly anticipated 6th studio album, Certified Lover Boy, an album he's been teasing to fans since way back in 2019. The first single, Way Too Sexy, also featured a very choice sample of a 1991 song by UK duo Right Said Fred, complete with a music video you can't unsee. Even Kawhi Leonard doesn't know how he got there. Whether you love it or hate it, the song is a certified hit, landing at number 1 on the Billboard charts when it was released in September. Edmonton rapper Cadence Weapon won the prestigious Polaris Music Prize for Parallel World, which is awarded to the best Canadian album of the year based on artistic merit, regardless of genre or sales. Parallel World is an exploratory and moody rap album that uses references to black experiences, histories, and archives, which you can hear on songs like Eye to Eye, which deals with racial profiling.
Now, officer, they wanna call now. In the park now, in the dark now. They watch the way I walk now. Don't really wanna talk now. Wanna see me on lockdown.
In his acceptance speech, he also said he would use some of the prize money to effect positive change in his community. Canadians also came out on top in the classical world, particularly 24-year-old Bruce Liu, who earned first prize at the International Frédéric Chopin Piano Competition, one of the most prestigious and oldest piano competitions in the world. His inspired playing earned him a standing ovation, and you can see why. How about a round of applause for the Canadians crushing it in 2021?